Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an episode of New Year's Resolution where I'm not where I'm supposed to be. My name is Doc Watson, I'm at BiteSizeGaming.com, and you'll notice that I'm kind of on holiday. But that's why I didn't have a New Year's Resolution video yesterday, because I was actually on a bus for the whole day. But that's okay, we can digress. I'm going to knock out 2 in this episode, it says so in the title. So we should probably get started, because we've got a lot to cover. We should do something about these drapes. These drapes, they're blind. This is why I'm a journalist, not an interior designer.
What are you playing?
I'll be playing Fcuk for the PC, and to save time I'm gonna go down my list a little bit and play Damnation for the PC.
How did you get it?
Basement Collection I actually picked up from the latest Humble Bundle, which was a really good Humble Bundle. Not saying that Humble Bundles aren't good, but this one was particularly good. This one was great.
Why are you playing?
Well, I've always wanted to play Fcuk because it was in the Basement Collection and I love Eduard McMillan's work. I love Super Meat Boy, I love The Binding of Isaac. So to play more of his stuff, definitely a killer for me.
What did you think?
Fcuk is one of those games that's going to keep you guessing. It's very good. It's got a very much a GLaDOS or a Stanley Parable narrator thing going, where you've got a character in the side that's helping you along and giving you really ominous views on things. This one in particular, in Fcuk, I don't want to give it away because it's a bit of a spoiler, but the premise is it's you from 20 minutes ago helping you along in the next room to get through the last room, and it gets kind of morbid very quickly. But I digress. The gimmick is that there are 2 planes of being in the game, and you can switch between them. But while something's in the foreground, it stops moving. So there's a lot of time-based puzzles where you have to manipulate things that are going on. That is implemented very, very well. If I can criticize anything, it's that the music can get a bit repetitive. The music is not bad, don't get me wrong, but it kind of grates on you after a while. That and some of the puzzles are really, really obscure. Now, some of them you can solve pretty easily with a bit of know-how, but sometimes they just really, really screwed. But that's okay, because you have 2 sleep functions where you can just completely skip levels. Once you've used those, and you're stuck, then you're stuck. Which is a bit of a criticism. It can be a bit difficult. But the experience is great, and it's very, very fun to play.
Would you keep playing it?
If I don't throw it out a window, yeah, certainly. Because it's a very good game to just really think on. Because not only is it enjoyable to play, but it's got these insidious little things coming out the side going, hey man, I lost my hands. Did you lose your hands? I lost my hands. If you find some hands, can you give them to me? I don't know, man. It's a creepy game at times, but it is a very enjoyable game. I would keep playing it onwards. It's a very good game. This is that awkward moment in the video where I don't keep to my own schedule, because since I'm away, there's only so much I can do. So, at this point in the video, I'm going to just be jumping onto a random title on my list, and then when I'm done with the items on the list that I can play, and I get back to my apartment where I can play all the games I can, I'll go through whatever's left. Sound good with you? Sounds good. Let's do that.
What are you playing?
Damnation for the PC.
How did you get it?
I picked it up off eBay, and by eBay I mean GameSpot, for too much. It was $30 at the time. Which, looking back on it now, I shouldn't have paid for it. But I just got a job, and it was the first job I had that I could pay for my own things. And the first game I got with that money was Damnation. And I was ecstatic. It's gonna be great. I liked the premise. I love the box art. It was. Oh.
Why are you playing?
Damnation. Well, I tried playing it a while ago. It was one of the first games I bought with my own money, and when I played it, it was crap. So, I want to see if it's still crap.
What did you think?
Nope. Still shit. The problem is, I think, above all else, is it's very, very disappointing. You were led in with such a great premise. Like, it's a steampunk imagining of the American Civil War. Awesome. This sounds amazing. But This is a very big but. The game is broken. It's physically impossible to go through the game by any reasonable logic. And the voice acting is okay. The gunplay is terrible. And basically, if Gears of War had a stroke, this would be it. I can't comment on it much because I only played half an hour before I flipped my desk. It's just a terrible game.
Would you keep playing it?
No. Hard pass. This is like playing with a broken bottle. Why would you do this? Why would you put yourself through this much pain and misery? Not like in a Super Meat Boy sense where you're suffering, but you're enjoying your suffering because, it's a good game. This is a suffering through absolute horse manure. This is quite possibly one of the worst games I've ever played in the history of anything ever. And I am including Battlefield 3. Wow, 2 games down in a day, I'm pretty chuffed with myself. Tomorrow we will be doing Psychonauts for the PC because that's the first thing I can reach for on my list. Until then, you guys stay classy. I will see you tomorrow.